So the me that didn't know any better a few weeks back would have easily said Gachi Akuta would be the anime of the season, summer 2025 anime of the season. But oh boy, I have to kind of change my mind right there. Yeah, because I somehow find myself falling in love with another series, which some might say it's another simple magic fantasy school life story. But as I come to watch, more and more, it feels really more than that. So yeah, the series in question, Chinmoku no Majo no Kakushigoto, or Secrets of the Silent Witch, is written by Matsui Isora and originally posted as a web novel, link in the description. She eventually completed the main story and is currently further expanding, I guess, through side stories, guidance, and all that, using other mediums like manga and light novels. The series, Silent Witch, the opening and ending, it's Fuel and Mardays, sang by Hitsuji Bungaku. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah. And it's produced by Studio Gokumi. I'm not too sure what other shows they produce aside from maybe Yuki Yuna's Hero and that vending machine isekai. Yeah. But yeah, I'll try to keep the synopsis as spoiler-free as possible, but I do recommend to watch at least a few episodes. At least one episode, I guess. So yes, Secrets of Silent Witch. The series begins as us introduced to Monica Everett, her real name, or at least that is her real name to a point. From starting point. That's a bit story behind that. It started off with Monica, how she's a very shy girl and she have a lot of social anxiety. Can't really talk with people well. She just started a lot. If people approaches her. But this is all due to, in which we will learn in a few episodes in, due to a really, really tragic past. That is what we will eventually come to find out, the truth behind her shyness, I guess you could say. Her tragic past is why she developed such terrible social anxiety and struggles deep with human interaction. So for 2 years, she lived reclusively deep in the mountains. There's also a story behind that, but I guess it's only like further explained upon in the web novel. But anyways, back to the point. Eventually, her colleague, Louise, threatened her to get out of a cute little hikikomori lifestyle, out of a bed, to slay a terrifying black dragon and save a kingdom. Maybe a little bit thing I forgot to mention is she is part of the 7 sages, like her colleague, Louise. So what are the 7 sages? They are basically the top ranking mages, the cream of the crop mages in this universe, in this series, where only the best mages are appointed as, the 7 sages. And how did Monica, this young 16-year-old girl, as the show started, but I believe it was younger when she got the title. How she got the title is because, so in this magic world, like everyone have to do incantation, have to speak some words just to invoke magic. But somehow through some twists of turns and through an unlikely twist, some would say, Monica developed silent magic. She developed chantless magic. So yeah, with that development, she's in fact the first that can chant magic silently, and that's how she became the 7th sage. Okay, back with it, right? So yeah, Louise threatened her to slay a terrifying black dragon, and eventually that's not enough. She now assigning Monica to guard the second prince, who is at the moment studying at a prestigious school. So along with the favor she attained from saving a kingdom, she and a fellow what do you call it? A fellow princess, I guess. Not really. Isabel. What's she called? Counted. But yeah, she and a fellow girl, which helped. Yeah, she infiltrated the school. I guess she infiltrated the prestigious school. So eventually over there, she encounters the second prince, which is currently the president of the student council president. And through some twists and turns, through some incidents, Prince Felix, the second prince, got interested in her, got deeply interested in her, teasing her, calling her nicknames like Little Squirrel. And eventually, yeah, she joined the student council because of her talent, actually. She's very talented in math. That's a good reason why she's talented in math too, but I'll leave it to you starting the series to find out. And as you can imagine, what's supposed to be a normal school life, okay, I'm just kidding, it was never normal school life, turns out to be chaos in every single corner. Yeah. So as many would think initially, this is Bocce the Witch. No joke, this is literally Bocce the Witch. Instead of a guitar girl with anxiety, it's a witch with anxiety. But yeah, I slowly come to understand the series did become more than that. I would say the show started off as a detective story at first, although that's never really the main point you would come to know. But yeah, there was mystery solving around her, solving around the prince. Like there's assassination attempts, there is fund embezzlement from the school, things like that. And so yeah, she is trying to uncover them, protecting her, protecting the prince and her fellow students along the way. As the series progresses, especially in the light novel, we can see that there is like romance, the typical school things, like romance, slowly to start to develop. Even in the opening, you can feel it. Get it? Because the opening is called Field. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So slight spoilers from here on out, I guess I would like to talk about. So, through each episode, it really shows Monica's clumsiness. Through different scenarios, shows how clumsy, how silly she is. It really brings out the best of Monica, I would say. Many times her cute and funniness really brought us laughter, really brought me laughter. Yeah. But sometimes she also shows emotions and pain because of the consequences or all the impact, all the after effects of the things where she have to face. Just a few episodes in, I just really feel how gut wrenching and tough things did get for her. I won't spoil, but as of recording, we are at episode 9. There's already a few moments where, yeah, it did brought me to tears. I'm not afraid. It did brought me to tears at some point. After that one incident. But yeah, let's continue to talk, I guess, more specifically about Monica. Monica Norton, as she's referred to in the school, disguised name. I don't know why she want to keep Monica. It kind of still brings her to be a bit sussy, because everyone acknowledged Monica Everett as the Silent Mage. She only changed her surname to Norton. Not sure how much that would help, but sure. But yeah, overall throughout the series, I guess what makes it better, slightly better than Bocce, is that it really shows so much how throughout the series Monica grew as a person. Yeah, from the really really shy and social anxious girl that we knew, she slowly started to grow to be more brave and accepting of the people around her that lifts her up, like support her emotionally. So it's like no matter how much life and a cruel side of society like beats her down, she start to develop like emotions, and there's people she want to protect. Yeah, it's not just Prince Felix, but a few others, right? Yeah, and I should not forget about her VA, Saya Aizawa. I think she did Saya-san did very excellently, very exceptionally. What other series she voiced? I think she also voiced Non from what is it? Mushoku Tensei. And what's the name? Ayano from Roshidere. Yeah, that's a few others Shoshi was featured in. But overall, I think she portrayed Monica the most perfectly, I would say, from all sides of emotions and expressions, you know, from fear and anxiety to laughter and happiness to, you know, sadness, empathy, but also guilt, shame, gratitude. All of them, I think Saya-san did excellently. We also have to, like, you know, uh express thanks to how Studio Gokumi did a great job, you know, showing expression of her. I believe if you look around the YouTube, you can see reels or montages of her funny moments. Not her most painful, tear-jerking moments, but yeah, a lot of her funny moments. I think the studio and Aizawa-san did way beyond expectations. Because it's really showing things like beyond the white and black pages from the web novel. Yeah. I think that is it for now. I do plan to make further analysis. I do plan to maybe correct some of my weird English here from the script I'm reading. But yeah, I do want to make a further analysis of this series as a whole, and of course Monica, the cutest girl I actually probably would ever know, the cutest anime guy I probably ever know. At the very least, until I finish some of the web novel or maybe read to at least a point. But yeah, I hope I continue to have your support. Do subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what you think about the series. And yeah, I'll see you next time.